Would I ever fly through frozen fog? Never. I wouldn't do it. It's crazy. This is the Mini 2, by the way. In the Alps. In frozen fog. It's pretty dope, huh? But I'd never do it. It's madness. I wouldn't expect a drone to do it. But what if you wanted to do it? Is that a possibility? Sure. This is the Mavic 2 Pro. And it's also pretty good in frozen, crazy fog where you can't see anything. And look at that down there. That looks like water, doesn't it? I've never flown across water. That would be sheer madness. It would be crazy. Definitely not far away from water. I wouldn't do that. It's just silly. Why would I want to do that? Would I do a parallax over water? No. Am I mad? I don't think so. Would I fly through something above water? Or even flying conditions that are far beyond the drone's capability? You won't catch me doing that. That's silly. I'd rather sit at home. How about flying really close to water? Would I do that? Do you think my drone would land if I did that? Auto land? Would that be a possibility? Probably, so I would never fly close to water, because that's just silly. But how about really, really, really close to water? Would I fly under that bridge? Maybe if I had a few beers. That was so close. Would I fly across the sea really close? Or through very tight gaps? I don't know. I think it's silly. Maybe I would fly over a wreck above the sea. Nope, wouldn't do that. How about chasing a yacht down in the middle of the sea? This is sped up 8 times, so you can imagine how far and how long I flew. Probably not. That's not me, by the way. Would I catch up with that yacht and film it? Just to get an awesome shot? Not a chance in the world. No, no, no. I wouldn't do these things because that's just silly. By the way, this was all filmed on DJI drones. I love those guys. I love you guys. Most awkward bag in the world, trying to fit the Air 2S in there. Anyway, bridges. Half the price, sensors, master shots, smart controller, signal, image quality, and the Mavic 3. Let's not burn bridges, right? Sometimes you've just got to say what you've got to say, and I want to be honest to everybody. I don't want to burn bridges with DJI because I love their products. I have, an RS2, a DJI S, an SC, I have the Osmo Pocket, the Osmo Pocket 2, I have the Osmo Action, I have the Osmo Mobile, the OM devices, we've got the Matrix 600, DJI Mini, Mavic 2 Pro. We have a ton of DJI equipment, a ton of it. And I mean like just tons. So I'm not burning my bridges here. I'm just saying straight out what I think about this drone. If you don't have a drone and you want to buy the Air 2S, sure, if you feel like you really need that. But I'm going to tell you what I personally think, my personal thoughts. If you don't need a drone that's got automation, so like the master shots and all that crap, go for the Mini 2. It is no doubt the best drone out there. It is incredible, unless you want something like the 2 Pro. I would save that $500 and get the Mini 2. It's an absolutely fantastic machine. You have seen my films about it. If you haven't, check them out. It is incredible. It's half the price. It is half the price. You can get it for $500. You get the Air 2S for $1,000. And the image quality is not worth it. Check out the last film, 2 last films I did before, the one where it landed in the water. Check that out and just have a look at it. It is identical. I was filming on 10-bit log, and I gotta tell you, a lot of people thought it was the other way around, but the Mini 2 looks incredible put up against the Air 2S. It is not worth an upgrade. Do not upgrade to it. Do not do it. Sensors. I don't know what DJI was thinking. DJI, I love you guys. If you're listening to me, I do love you guys, but this drone is an experiment. It is something gone wrong. It is, it's just, why would you not put side sensors? I mean, who the hell wants 4 front sensors? You could have taken those things and just put them on the side. Whoever designed it should be out of a job. On the side, so when you're doing master shots, it's like, I don't know, you buy yourself an amphibious vehicle, and it says on the side, sure, you can use it in water, but be careful because it leaks. I mean, what the hell? You got to watch out for master shots going sideways because it doesn't have side sensors. Like you saw in one of my films, boom, into a tree. Ridiculous. It's just silly. It is very, very silly. Mavic 2 Pro, it will stop. It's got side sensors. I mean, who would have thought? I say, if you want to buy a drone that's more advanced, wait for the Mavic 3. That thing is probably going to be on fire. I'm going to love it. I'm going to go super crazy on it. I have saved up enough money to buy it. Yeah, you're listening to me, DJI. I have my own money to buy it. I will buy it, and I will review it, and I'm going to fly the crap out of it. Signal. Smart controller. With the Air 2S, it's got serious problems, everybody knows. When we were flying it out there in the sea, the signal was just like zzz, zzz, zzz. It was choppy, it was weird, it was cutting out. The pad from the Air 2S has got OcuSync 3, and it did work a bit better, but when we were flying out there in the fog, I know they were very difficult conditions. I know, I put them especially in difficult conditions. The Air 2S did a lot worse when it came to signal strength than the Mini 2. The Mini 2 had incredible signal strength even out there in the thick fog. Maybe the Air 2S has got far too much advanced technology in it, and it just can't handle this shit, just like it can't handle the extremely strong wind and waves we had, which were 29 kilometers an hour out at sea. And you can even see by the waves, the wind wasn't that strong. We've flown drones in the silliest, most ridiculous situations, and they have always come back. We push these things to the fullest. I know we fly beyond the actual stats that DJI puts up. We fly them beyond that because we fly like we want to make a DJI advert. We want to make these things look the best. DJI, listen. We're flying beyond the capabilities of these drones, but we were 110% sure that drone was going to come back. Until it didn't, and it landed in the ocean and the sea. And it's under the sea right now, and it's in a better place, definitely in a better place. So, signal strength, you know, I mean, well, it needs updates. Of course, the Mini 1, which was the worst thing ever in the world when it came to signal strength, as the Air was. But the Mini 2 signal strength needed updates at the beginning, and it got better and better. At the moment, the signal strength on the Mini 2 is just, boom, delicious. This, not so much. What else have I got to say? It is a good drone. It is a good drone. It needs some updates, but seriously, if I had the money, if I had $1,000, I would pay $500, get myself the Mini 2, which is fantastic, as you've seen. Save the $500 and buy myself an Osmo Pocket or something else that I can use. I'm not trying to stop you spending money on DJI. I'm not. Listen, DJI, I'm not. But I don't think there's any point buying this drone at all. Go for the Mini 2 or wait for the Mavic 3 like I am, which is no doubt, please DJI, begging you, is going to have side sensors. Because if it doesn't, I'm sticking with the Mini 2. Wait, I think DJI just wrote to me. Are you guys listening to this? Oh no, that's all right. DJI, if you do want to write to me, well, I will be happy to review the Mavic 3 if I can be honest about it. If I can't, I'm going to buy it myself. Bottom line. I want you guys to know that
We've been flying for a long time. We know how to fly these things. And seriously, if you know how to fly manual, which I always say fly manual because master shots is going to get old. You're going to try it once, twice, you're going to be like, oh, what else can I do? I'll fly it manually. Oh wait, you don't know how. Learn to fly manually. That's how you get to be going. You get to be a good drone pilot. Fly manually, get those shots down to a T. You can check out some of my videos about flying manually and you will become a pro with the Mini 2 and you'll make it look like $1 million or $1,000 like the Air 2S but at a price of $500. Any questions, any hate, comments down below. Abusers will get blocked immediately. I don't care. I don't even give it a second thought. And if you did like my film, give me a thumbs up. If you have an Air 2S, you're probably going to give me a thumbs down. Don't care. And the subscribe button is down there. You guys have a lovely day. I'm filming about beautiful lenses today, and I'm going to get back to that. This was a coffee break.
The bottom line is, don't do what I do. I love pushing these drones. I love seeing what they can do. I love getting great shots, but never, ever go out into the middle of the sea with your drone. That's the silliest thing you could possibly do. So silly. I'll do it though.
By the way, if anybody wants an Air 2S, we're going to be selling our replacement.